Welcome to a chilling exploration of the true stories that haunted 2024. These aren't just your ordinary ghost tales or urban legends. These are real-life events that shook people to their core, some unsolved, others with spine-tingling details. From the supernatural to the unexplainable, these are the 10 scariest true stories of 2024 that you won't forget. Cut to title card 10. Scariest True Stories of 2024, on-screen text. The Smith family, a quiet, unassuming group from Oregon, vanished without a trace in March of 2024. No signs of forced entry, no ransom demands, and no clues left behind. Police found strange symbols drawn around the house in what seemed to be a ritualistic pattern. Investigators are stumped with no leads. It's as if the family just disappeared. Cut to newspaper headlines flashing across the screen, detailing the case. In April 2024, a couple booked a seemingly perfect Airbnb in New Orleans, but what they encountered inside was far from ordinary. They began hearing footsteps at night, objects moved on their own, and cold whispers filled the room. Desperate for answers, they discovered the house was built on a burial ground. The horror didn't stop until they checked out, never to return. Cut to footage of the couple's social media posts detailing the terrifying events. A group of hikers in the Appalachian Mountains, in June 2024, found themselves trapped in a dense forest. Despite their best efforts, they couldn't find their way out. The eerie part? The deeper they went, the darker the forest seemed to get. Unexplained shadows watched them from the trees. One of the hikers never made it out. Their body was found days later, but their terrified expression remains a mystery. Cut to frightening footage of shadows flitting in the trees. A 2024 investigation at the once glamorous Royal Hotel in Nevada uncovered a chilling truth. Guests reported seeing an elderly woman in Victorian clothing standing at the end of the hall. Hotel staff claimed she was the spirit of the original owner, who had died under suspicious circumstances. One guest recorded their experience, capturing her image on video, but the footage was deleted mysteriously before they could save it. In May 2024, a commercial pilot on a routine flight from Los Angeles to Seattle vanished mid-air. The plane's communications cut out with no warning. Despite search teams combing the skies, no wreckage was ever found. What's more chilling? The pilot's last transmission described unusual lights in the sky. Did they encounter something extraterrestrial, or is this a case of an unknown anomaly? In August 2024, a woman in Ohio began hearing strange noises coming from her basement. When she investigated, she found the door to be ajar, even though she knew she'd locked it. The air grew cold and she swore she saw a shadowy figure lurking in the corner. What was more terrifying was the discovery of old, unmarked religious items scattered around the basement floor. In 2024, a couple in London acquired an antique mirror from an estate sale. At first, nothing seemed amiss. But soon after, they began to experience strange occurrences, voices calling their names, visions in the mirror that weren't their own, and an overpowering sense of dread. The couple finally discovered the mirror had once belonged to a notorious occultist who died under mysterious circumstances. Cut to the couple's social media posts showing unsettling images captured in the mirror. In September 2024, a woman purchased a vintage doll from a local store. At first it seemed like any other doll, until she began experiencing nightmares, hearing whispers, and feeling cold drafts. After researching the doll, she discovered it was said to have been cursed by the original owner, who died under violent circumstances. The doll's presence seemed to drain the life out of those nearby. In October 2024, an urban explorer ventured into a long-abandoned hospital in Michigan. What they found was beyond terrifying. Doorways that slammed shut on their own, whispers in the halls, and strange dark figures that seemed to follow their every move. When they left, they discovered scratch marks all over their body, though no one had touched them. In December 2024, a man walking home in the dead of night in a small town in Wyoming heard a woman crying in the distance. As he approached, the crying grew louder and more frantic, but when he looked around, no one was in sight. A chilling voice whispered, "Help me." Police investigated the area, but found no sign of a woman. Locals say the ghost of a woman who died in a nearby accident still haunts the area, looking for help that will never come. These are just a few of the terrifying true stories from 2024, events that challenge our understanding of the world and leave us wondering, what's really out there? The truth can be scarier than fiction, and as we move into the future, we may find more mysteries that are just as chilling, but remember, some things are better left unexplored. Cut to, subscribe for more chilling tales, and remember to stay safe, because you never know what could be lurking in the shadows. End with eerie music fading out.